Can you really hide your assets so you can't lose them if you get sued? Hi, I'm Paul DeLaury, and I want to address that with you today. So first of all, let's talk about what we mean by hide. Do you mean by hiding what you own, like the captain in Treasure Island, like the pirate in Treasure Island, where no one can ever find it? Or do you mean hiding it like taking it all on a ship to the middle of the ocean and dropping it so no one can ever find it again? Is that what you mean by hiding? No. What you actually mean by hiding is not disclosing your assets or not revealing what assets you have. So that's the question I'm going to be addressing. And the short answer is yes, you probably can, but it's not a good idea. So let's talk about that. And actually, let's take an example, okay? Let's imagine you have $500,000 of available assets. What I mean is assets that would be available to creditors if they went through the court system. And you get sued for $1 million. So then this creditor, this plaintiff who sues you, gets $1 million judgment against you. $1 million judgment against you, and you have $500,000. So not enough money to actually pay all the creditors, or to pay that creditor. Okay, so in that case, then the creditor's attorney is going to try to collect on the judgment, and they'll do a debtor's exam. They'll actually subpoena you and force you to go to court and ask you what you own. And so then the question is, well, can you lie and say, I don't know, I don't have anything. I don't know about the house that's in my sister's name. I don't know about the bank account that's in my child's name, or that you transferred over there. So can you do that? Well, yes, you can. There are, and depending on the situation, there are different penalties. But basically, just thinking of it that you lied about it, you lied about what assets you have. Well, that's perjury, and there are penalties for perjury. So you can be fined, you can go to jail. Okay, so that was example number one. Generally speaking, it's not good to lie or to fail to disclose your assets if you get sued. So then, then think that you have this judgment, $1 million judgment against you. Oh, by the way, why did I choose $1 million? Because I just found out in 2019, the average plaintiff's judgment, the average judgment in favor of a plaintiff in Arizona was over $1 million. The average, over $1 million. And plaintiffs actually win 58% of the time. So it's actually a kind of a realistic number here. And if you're in another state, California, New York, those numbers are going to be higher. Okay, so you have the $1 million judgment against you. Now what? Now you think, okay, whatever. I'll just file bankruptcy, right? Okay, now the question, can you hide your assets or fail to disclose your assets in bankruptcy? Well, again, you can, but it's not a good idea. And especially in bankruptcy, it's really not a good idea, because here's what the bankruptcy court can do if they find out about that. They can just deny your bankruptcy petition so you don't get a bankruptcy discharge. In other words, now you permanently have $1 million judgment against you with only $500,000 to pay it. So that wasn't really a good idea. So again, my name's Paul DeLaury, and the wealth protection tip today is don't hide your assets, don't fail to disclose them, but protect them. And I can help you protect your assets. So that's what you want to do. Don't hide, protect. Thank you.